The abandoned amusement park was a skeleton of rusted rides and peeling paint. The air smelled of damp wood and mildew, and the wind carried the distant groan of a broken Ferris wheel swaying in place. Logan pulled his jacket tighter around himself. His friends had dared him to spend an hour inside alone, and he wasn't about to back down. His flashlight flickered as he stepped over shattered glass and fallen beams, past the empty ticket booth, deeper into the forgotten midway. The silence pressed against his ears, thick and oppressive, like the place had been waiting for someone to return. That's when he saw it. A lone Zoltar machine stood at the edge of the midway, illuminated by the dim glow of his flashlight. Its glass was intact, its vibrant paint untouched by time. A mechanical fortune teller, dressed in red and gold, sat motionless inside, his plastic eyes staring straight ahead. Logan hesitated. The power in the park had been shut off for decades, yet the machine looked almost new. The coin slot gleamed under the beam of his flashlight. A prank? Maybe. But his friends were outside the gates. They hadn't followed him in. Without thinking, Logan dug into his pocket and pulled out a quarter. It felt unnaturally cold between his fingers as he slid it into the slot. The machine whirred to life. Zoltar's hand twitched. A mechanical voice crackled through unseen speakers. "Fortune favors the bold. Your path is set." A small card slid out of the slot beneath its hand. Logan reached for it, his pulse spiking. The ink was fresh, the paper crisp. Turn around. A chill slithered up his spine. His breath hitched. He turned, nothing. The midway remained empty, silent except for the distant groan of rusted metal. Logan exhaled, forcing a chuckle. Good one. Someone must have rigged it. He turned back to the machine. Another card had appeared. He hadn't touched the machine again, hadn't inserted another coin. His fingers trembled as he picked it up. Walk forward 10 steps, then look left. His mouth went dry. He looked around once more, expecting to see someone watching, waiting to jump out and scare him. But the park remained still. His own curiosity betrayed him. Logan counted his steps as he walked forward. 9, 10. He stopped, heart hammering. He turned left. A third card was wedged between the slats of an old popcorn stand. His skin prickled as he snatched it up, his stomach twisting before he even read the words. Run. A hollow clunk sounded behind him, like something shifting inside the Zoltar machine. Like it had stood up, Logan's breath caught in his throat. The machine's reflection shimmered in a cracked funhouse mirror just ahead of him, and the glass case? It was empty. Logan's muscles locked. His mind screamed at him to run, but he couldn't move. He forced himself to breathe, to swallow the rising panic as he turned his head just slightly toward the Zoltar machine. The glass case was empty. The once motionless fortune teller was gone. A faint shuffle broke the silence, the sound of something dragging against the pavement behind him. Logan didn't wait. His legs finally obeyed, and he bolted down the midway. His flashlight bounced wildly, casting frantic beams over abandoned stalls and rusted rides. He reached the exit gate, gripping the cold iron bars. He rattled them. They didn't budge. His friends were supposed to be waiting just outside, but the other side was nothing but thick mist and darkness. A metallic clunk echoed from the midway. Logan turned his flashlight back toward the machine. The Zoltar figure was back in the glass case, sitting, motionless, but its head had turned. It was looking at him. A new card lay in the slot below its unmoving hands. Logan didn't want to read it. He told himself not to, but he stepped forward anyway, chest heaving, fingers trembling as he picked it up. The ink was still drying. Look behind you. His breath hitched. His skin crawled with the sensation of unseen eyes pressing against him. The mist behind the gate thickened, swirling unnaturally. Slowly, he turned. The midway had changed. The popcorn stand, the broken down rides, the sagging booths, they were gone. In their place stood an exact replica of the amusement park, but pristine. The neon lights buzzed overhead. The scent of hot dogs and spun sugar thick in the air. Laughter echoed from unseen crowds. The Ferris wheel turned, its cars full of silhouettes that weren't human. Logan stumbled backward, his brain refusing to understand what he was seeing. The park wasn't abandoned anymore. It was alive, or something wanted him to believe it was. Another clunk from the machine. Another card. His hands shook as he read it. "You are part of the show now." A shadow flickered in his peripheral vision. A tall figure stood at the entrance to the funhouse mirror maze. Its limbs were too long, its fingers curled unnaturally. It raised a hand and beckoned. The sounds of the park grew louder, swallowing him. Calliope music screeched from unseen speakers. Shadows slithered between the rides. Logan tried to turn, tried to run, but the Zoltar machine's cold, plastic hands clamped onto his wrists. He gasped, struggling, but his legs no longer obeyed. The last thing he saw was the card sliding from the machine's slot. It landed at his feet. "Welcome home." Outside the abandoned park, Logan's friends called his name. Their voices lost in the wind. They never saw him again. But sometimes, when the night was quiet, the Zoltar machine would still hum to life, waiting for the next visitor.